Howdy, everybody. Welcome back to Little Witch in the Woods, where last time we had a bit of conundrum with a bunch of weird dream sequence things. Yeah, we did a lot of things. We drank the memory potion so that we could remember our dreams, and we had a nice chat with a god. That was okay. I think we also started construction on the town fountain last time, so it should be done today. Uh, so yeah, let's get right into it. I want to see what else I can find before I run out of time to do anything. Okay. Okay. Ribram isn't here. Interesting. He usually shows up when the construction's finished. Oh. Looks like things are progressing much slower for the fountain. But that's okay. Let's head on up here, because I remember it said that the entryway into the temple should be clear now. Okay, put down the map. Okay, wait, what? Wow, what a vast space. Alright. It's not a village. Oh. Huh? What's wrong? I just sensed something dangerous. You know, every time you say stuff like that, I get goosebumps. Attack! Ooh, incredible. What a huge building. Was a covert laboratory, secret rendezvous point. I have no idea how you're coming to those conclusions. There are strange paintings and statues. Seems like a normal temple to me. Now it's in ruins. Giant prickly vines grow here, too. Howdy! Anit. Oh, hello, Anit. You've looked around, haven't you? Do you have the time for a chat? This is when we find out this is where the village makes the sacrifices. Anit, what brought you here? I came after seeing the prickly vines blocking the path to the temple had disappeared. But I called you over since you're here, Ellie. The temple? Exactly. This is the temple of the two cat gods. They are the gods of the giant tea tree, and also the guardians of the village. The village's guardians. Before the prickly vines appeared, we held rituals and offered tea as tribute every year. But because of the vines, we haven't come for a very long time. I feel sorry to see what it has become. Indeed, it's all in ruins. Now that the prickly vines have vanished, I thought the rituals might take place again. But I guess it was wishful to think the temple where the cat gods are enshrined would be spared. Anit, are you the only one who comes here? This place is perfect for people looking for silence and contemplation. Perhaps to wish for something from the cat gods. It is indeed quiet in here. The only sounds are our voices. That's actually what I find to be bizarre. It has always been quiet here, but I used to hear some insects or small critters at least. I wonder if it's because the cat gods left after seeing their space had disappeared. The destroyed statues are of the gods, aren't they? Careful, you'll be cursed if you get too close. It pains me, but I suppose it hasn't been that long since the vines disappeared. We'll have to wait for the people to return before we can start tidying the place up. If it weren't for you, Ellie, I wouldn't be standing in here after so long, though. Thank you so much. You know, Virgil. Don't. I haven't even said anything. How about we do something to help out here? You may have a natural talent for destruction, but this is too large scale even for you. He's talking about destruction. Where there's a will, there's a way. And this place is so unusually quiet. It's the first time I've had a close look at the temple. So, what's so interesting about it? I'll have you know that I listened closely to the Human Society lectures. Yeah, only what you wanted to hear. Anyways, I did hear of the cat gods. If I can restore that damaged mural, maybe I can find more clues. Don't do it. Gods aren't something you can approach. You're talking as if you knew one yourself, Virgil. Maybe. Anyway, what's your plan? Ask? Isn't it obvious? I'll come up with a way to restore the temple. Do you understand that I appreciate your intentions, Ellie, but isn't it too dangerous? Even if I can't restore it directly, I will find another way. Alright, but it'd be hard to do it all by yourself. Why don't you have a chat with Kyla about it? Temple in the ruins. A temple dedicated to 2 cat gods, in ruins due to the prickly vines. If it ever feels too difficult, know that you can stop at any time. I will, don't worry. I've got to go now. See you around, Ellie. Restoration of the temple. Okay. Man, this place is trashed. I don't even know where to begin. I don't think I can walk right into the doors, can I? Nope. I do appreciate the attention to detail, though. All of those holes in the cliff are in the shape of, star constellations. Ooh. Alright, let's go see where the other path leads. Because, right. And there's the other path on the other side, but that one's gonna be harder to get to. Oh, hey! Okay, I put it down. This is the area right next to the witch's house, so it's easier to get to... Oh, damn you. It's easier to get to the village now. Cool. Talk to Kyla over temple repairment. Give 3 blind fish to Freddy. Wait for Kyla to finish the fountain, then talk to Anit and start the party. Okay. Let's figure out the blind fish situation for Freddy, since we can't really do anything else. Also, that's super annoying. I finally have access here and I can't go any further. Ah! What's even over there, huh? It looks like another gate, and something else. A door of some sort. And I wonder where that doorway leads to. Alright, so naturally I can't talk to Kyla right now because she's too busy with fixing the fountain. Does that mean she needs to speak to me? Annie, I heard you were preparing something. Ooh. Oh my, I guess everyone in the village knows already. But we don't know what it is. And I've also prepared something. I am sure it's something wonderful if you prepared it, Ellie. Could you call the villagers? You can do that later if you have some work left. You know what? Screw it. Yeah, let's do this. I want to get this out of the way. Ooh, it's been so long since all of us got together. Come to think of it, I didn't give Ellie a proper welcoming. The fountain is restored too, and I wanted to celebrate our reunion. Thank you all for coming. Granny's giant pie! Then I'll leave it to you, Arden. Don't get too close. Oh, snap. Oh, that whole thing's a pie? Oh, wow. Rubrum wasn't joking. That is a giant pie. It's almost as big as the fountain. It smells amazing. It's giant pie that Granny occasionally talks about. It's been a really long time. What type of pie is it? I couldn't find this flavor even in famous bakeries in Hylion. It seems to be baked well. Ellie also prepared something amazing this time. Here, Ellie, it's your turn. Here it goes. A refreshing firecracker potion. Wow. Ooh. It's so pretty. Ellie, you're the best. Ooh, seeing the fireworks from Wisteria is great too. Gorgeous. Those are some great fireworks. They are so beautiful. The ones I saw with my husband a long time ago were just like these. Thank you, Ellie. I'm so glad everyone likes them. I'm happy that she's, like, completely overlooking the fact that she falsified government documents in order to get permission to make that. Ah, jeez. Ellie, you problematic little witch. Now, let's all have some pie. It's been a while since I baked a pie this big, so I'm not sure how it'll taste. Rubrum, will you please help? Yep. Did everyone get a slice? And eats giant pie slice. A slice of the special giant pie Annette made to celebrate the restoration of the village and welcome returning residents. Eating it fills you with happiness, and you can almost see fireworks exploding spectacularly. It smells really good. I pure drool. It's been a long time since I last had this. I missed this smell. Oh. Sweet things make my mouth feel gross, but this is delicious. Okay, so it's a sweet pie. Maybe Annette just has the magic touch. Is it like an apple pie or a peach pie? What is this? Have lots, everyone. Eat well, be well. It's time to wrap up today, so we're ready for tomorrow. I would like to thank everyone again, especially Ellie. It's been happy times only since you came. You're the lucky charm of this village. I really like Ellie too. If it wasn't for Ellie, I wouldn't have returned. Thank you for helping me return. Let's all keep doing our best. That's adorable. And this fountain, holy crap. Oh, what are you doing out and about? Speak. Chit chat. Oh, he looks like the kind of guy who would know about this. Each flower has its own language. A lot of people want to convey the messages behind the flowers when they gift flowers. That's why I know the meaning of each flower I sell like the back of my hand. Oh. That's it. I don't want to bother her with this late at night, but it would be nice to get this out of the way. Oh, goodness, that one's all destroyed too. You knew about it, Kyla? Of course. I'm not from here, so I didn't go to pray or anything. But the atmosphere at night was fantastic enough to replace any drinking snacks. The temple is not in great shape now, but it used to be a quite fascinating building. I remembered it on my way to the village, so I went there. I've always wanted to touch it, but I may be punished by heaven for doing that. Great. Enid told me it'd be a good idea to check in with you. Oh, I see. Well, let's get moving, why don't we? What? Right now? Strike the iron while it's hot, as they say. Come on, let's go already. She really came. That is outstanding. It's like going on 9 in the afternoon. Why wouldn't I? Well, no matter how I look at it, it's all in ruins, isn't it? Look over there, Ellie. The structure is rather unique. If the water there flowed out and covered the floor, you wouldn't need to drink to see a mirage. You said just now that the view would be the perfect drinking snack. But it's all in ruins now. Seriously, Ellie, where's your imagination as a witch? You'll get what I mean once you see the completed structure. Now, let's get down to business. Oh dear, as off with the fairies. The materials should be collected first, and as a result, workbench should be cleaned up first. Can you gather some of those pebbles for me? Pebbles, you said? It's alright if it's too much work. I can do it myself once I finish the work at hand. Never seen you work too much. You just cause destruction every day. What? I glued things together. Alright, let me help you, Kyla. What do you need me to do? You're up for the job. Could you gather more of the pebbles you see in front of the wagon? Sorry for such a tedious task. Thanks. Oh, this is what you mean. Okay. Chunks of rock. I'm guessing she wants to use as much of the normal material that's already here as possible. Where else could I get a chunk of rock? Take 3 of the rock fragments found near the temple to Kyla. Okay. Shouldn't this count? Unless he means in the wheelbarrow. There we go. Hey, not bad. Guess we won't starve. That was a piece of cake. Bet your voice is shaking and your hands are quivering. Then leave the rest to me. Jeez. Repairs are going to take a whole day. The size of the debris can pose a danger, so I'll close off the streets. Okay, I'll leave it to you. Good grief. I feel bad for ditching her with the temple, especially since now we have to ask her to fix the bridge. Roy, you fish? Though I once fed myself with the fish I caught, I do it for pleasure now. Speak. Personal stories. Did you used to own a flower shop in Hylian? Yes, I closed it down to come here. Weren't you sad? I would be lying if I said I wasn't. But not as sad as I was happy to be able to come back to Asteria. What made you sad about leaving Hylian? There was a bakery I always went to for breakfast. The bagels and donuts from there were delicious. I miss those. I also miss the food I ate on the train. Riding the train until my butt pretty much melted was terrifying, though. But it was a flavor that I will never forget. Maybe don't put those two comments together in a conversation. Roy and Ellie seem to have gotten much closer after the chat. Alright, guess that's it then. And I noticed that Roy also has a lantern, just like Arden's, except his is rosy pink and Arden's is silver. I've always put the same ingredients into my stew. After all, it's nice to stick with familiar flavors. Arden and Ellie seem to have gotten closer a bit. Do you hate witches? Yeah. Why? I don't have any good memories about them. Didn't the witch at the witch's house help the villagers? She helped us a lot. Then those are good memories. Now that you mention it, they are. Right. I still don't like them, though. Then what about me? I am also a witch. Come to think of it, you really are. You don't like me. I can't say whether I like you or not. It hasn't been long since I first met you. It depends on what you do from now on. Arden and Ellie seem to have gotten much closer after the chat. I feel like he's trolling her. Oh, right. I have to... Where's the thing? Come on. I still have no idea what I'm looking for when it comes to these blind fish I have to catch. You're not getting away from me! Pilchard. Not what I was after. Ooh, that one's big. What are you? Ooh, that's a blind fish? Oh, man. Okay. Catching 3 of those. Now I know how big they are. Come on. Sea urchin. Now I know they're massive. It's not difficult for me to figure out what I should and shouldn't waste my time on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Bass! Ah! Come on, before I pass out. Cloud salmon. Static waters. Due to poor eyesight, it needs to taste food to tell what it is. Okay. Oh, I don't know what that look is. The moon in the top corner over there switched to a star. That's concerning. Is that because it's midnight? Okay, I am going to save. Ah, crap. It's Kent. Alright. Hey, isn't that Kent? Kent? Huh? Oh, you're here, Ellie. That devious smirk. Good day to you, Ellie. I've been awaiting your arrival. What are you doing over there? Oh, just thinking over things. Thinking over things? It's about your previous request for me. My previous request. What was it? You asked me about who was the previous witch of this witch's house. Oh, I remember now. Yes, that's right. Any progress? Because she was registered as the owner here previously, she was easy to track down. Who was it? The witch that lived here? Her name was Lisa Whitegarden. Oh. A lady 118 years of age. So this witch is old enough to be my granny. It's said that she appeared to be a lady in her 20s. Because few witches actually look their age. Granny looked really young, too. Besides, your mother looks younger than you. Do you know about the House of White Garden? Sounds familiar. Oh, aren't they the witches who create witches' gardens? My garden at home was built by Dad, but he received a lot of advice from the White Gardens. Yes, it would be accurate to claim that most witches' gardens were built by the White Garden family. I don't know what that word is. A scion? A scion? Whatever. Of the family, Lisa came to Wisteria, where she was the only witch. Why do you think she came here, then? Could she have gotten tired of gardening? Well, although I am not privy to the details, that does not seem to be the case. It said that she came to Wisteria to study the white prickly vine. White prickly vine. The reason why the White Gardens are renowned is that they use white marble sculptures and vines to adorn their gardens. Then her investigation into white prickly vines should be related to gardening. That sounds about right. But the details are yet to be uncovered. But where is Lisa right now? According to the Witch Society's records, Lisa is still based in this witch's house. I've inquired with other witches to no avail. In the end, we're still in the dark as to Lisa's whereabouts. Maybe she's really disappeared. But there is still more information. Books in ancient languages can be sent to the Witch Society to be translated. Besides, Miss Lisa often tasked me with the translation of books or requested documents from me. Those books are mainly to do with plants or immortality. Oh, then it shouldn't be a big problem. But the mention of immortality worries me a little. Apart from that, there's also a book about how to meld the traits of plants. Well, to meld the traits of plants... Wait, the prickly vines in the village show plant-like traits, don't they? Yes, they are plants. So, Lisa must have been behind the prickly vines in the village. Will it really be like that? But there's no evidence to prove that conclusively. And what's her purpose? What are you talking about, Ellie? There is a bunch of evidence against Lisa. Oh my god. This translation service will return any untranslated book to its owner. That's why I brought some of the passages that I was unable to translate from the books Lisa passed to me. Great. If we can figure out these, we may be able to obtain more information. But this book is written in an unknown ancient tongue, and the Witch Society cannot decipher it either. May I borrow this book? Of course. Please return it to Miss Lisa someday. Lisa's stack of books. A stack of books Lisa has handed to the Society of Witches for translation. Needs to be translated before reading. I'll need to ask the villagers then. Thank you. I'm happy that I was able to help, Ellie. We should ask the villagers about Lisa, too. The villagers have known her for so long. Surely they must know some of the places she frequented. Good idea. Lisa Whitegarden. A witch by the name of Lisa Whitegarden used to live in this witch's house. Then I must be going. Thank you for agreeing to help. You're welcome. I'm happy to help too. Then I'll visit you again if someone comes to the village, or if anything comes up. Sure. Have a safe trip back. Oh, I almost forgot. I brought along some candy for moral support. This is suspicious. What, does each one of these candies have a drop of cyanide in them? Thank you. Then I must be going. Let's just put this candy with the rest of the candies. Isn't this bad? The hell happened? What is that thing in the house? Arden's soup must taste good. I didn't gain weight. This witch's house is too old to begin with. I guess so. I should repair the house. You're thinking like that only after you broke the floor. That's not true. Repairing the house was one of the first things she thought to do, and you talked her out of it, Virgil. Ah, shit. I should tell Diane, right? Would it become official once you tell Diane? What does that mean? It's an execution of budget. She'll upload a document and a witch will come, and they'll find out that there's no master witch here. Then what should I do? A witch's house can also be fixed by a skillful artisan. Then I should ask Kyla. I mean, once I get out of here. Good, I got out somehow. There's a huge hole there, though. Okay. Okay. Where did that thing that was sitting here a moment ago disappear to? It looked like a really messed up frog. Okay, so realistically speaking, the only two people I bet could actually help me decipher those books are Arden and Annette, because of how ancient the languages in them are. Yeah, the creature that came out of the floorboards. It looked like one of the lizard guys, but its eyes were messed up. Oh, sorry. Oh, no. Hold up. Lisa? Who's that? She's the witch who used to live in the witch's house, don't you know? Oh, so her name was Lisa. I didn't know that. You really don't care about anyone else, do you? I'm not that close with witches. Arden, you've lived in this village the longest. How was Lisa as a witch? Just like any other witch. Huh? You know, pretty much your standard witch. The kind you never know what she's up to all day, but ends up making a huge mess for everyone. Not every witch is like that. Maybe, you do seem different. Do you know any places Lisa frequented, or what she did a lot? I don't venture outside the restaurant much, so I'm not sure. But I used to know a witch like that. She sacrificed the whole village so she could live a long life. Sacrificed the whole village? The whole village was reduced to a ruin when the witch who lived there became immortal and ageless. Isn't that something a witch can do? If you try anything like that these days, you're going to be dragged away in chains. Yes, I suppose that's changed these days. Arden, do you really think Lisa was behind the prickly vines in the village? I don't know. I know nothing about Lisa. I only know that there was a witch who sacrificed her entire village. Alright. That's depressing. So somewhere out there, there's an ageless, immortal witch who committed mass genocide. That's problematic. It's hard for me to go and see you, Miss Witch. Thank you for visiting me often. Yes, let's talk about Lisa. Lisa started to live in the witch's house before I was born. She's helped the villagers and me so many times, she can't possibly be behind this wicked deed. Looks like some villagers do suspect Lisa was behind the prickly vines. Lisa was a woman of few words and rarely ventured out. We don't know what Lisa was doing in the witch's house. So then... But I'm sure Lisa was not a bad person. Even if she was behind this, I'm sure she meant well. There must be more than meets the eye. I understand. I don't think Lisa's an evil witch either. You know if anyone can translate books written in ancient languages in the village? If it's books you need help with, you can go to the library across the river. The old librarian there is really smart and should be good with translation. The bridge across the river has been destroyed, and so has the library. No problem, I'll fix the bridge and house right away. I don't suppose Rubrum would know her. Ellie, back from your trip. Yes, do you know Lisa? I'm not sure. I suppose since you're still young. Yes, I have hardly ever met her. Ooh, but her hands were really warm. Her hands? Yes, she tended to me when I was sick and held my hand tightly. Her hands were very warm, and I was so happy that I got better very soon. Very quickly, okay? She sounds like a kind person. Seems to be the case. But that alone isn't going to help us find Lisa. If you're really stumped, why not ask the cat gods? Cat gods? Yes, if we pray at the temple, the cat gods might come to answer our prayers. In the day, the black cat god appears, while the white cat god appears at night. Is there a temple in the village? Oh, yeah, okay. So I'm doing this horribly out of order. Gotcha. Oh, you'll see the temple to the right of my home. It's gorgeous. But a little run down now. Okay. What do I have to do right now? Repair the witch's house. Ask if anyone is able to help repair the witch's house. The witch who lived here. Ask the villagers about Lisa. Restoration of the temple. Let's go check if the temple's been repaired. Feed the... Okay. I guess Roy might have some information. She often came to buy flowers. I often saw her in the forest studying plants. She was especially intrigued by the white prickly vines and little honey pumpkins. Do you remember any places Lisa frequented? Places Lisa frequented. Well, Lisa could often be found walking around the forest. I didn't see her favoring or lingering at any particular spot. I see. No, I don't think Lisa would have done that on purpose. Though she wasn't much of a talker, I think she was a good witch. But even if it was an honest mistake, her disappearing without fixing it disappoints me a little. Maybe there's more to the story. I hope so. I'll bring Lisa back. Well, I'll leave it to you then. Alright. I wonder if Arula, or Arya? Stop reminding me about these potions. Not familiar with that story. Alright, so you're not... God, what you do and don't know is so confusing. And I can't really talk to Kyla until she's finished with the temple. Oh, hello. You're right here. 1, 2... I'm listening. Lisa? Of course, we were friends! Friends? Really? Sure, we were thick as thieves. Will you tell me about Lisa, then? Sure, now listen closely. Lisa hated bread that tasted too sweet, because she considered it a main course. She hated mushrooms, too, saying they belonged in the garden. Huh? Strange, I know. Mushrooms are delightful. So, do you know anything else apart from this? Anything else? Alright. This is a secret, but... Wait, what? Lisa said she had to have her back against the wall to go to sleep. No, that's not what I meant. And what would you like to know? The places Lisa used to go to a lot, or what she was studying. But she didn't mention these things to me. Ah, well. The only things that friends discuss when they're drinking are their grievances. But Lisa didn't drink. Didn't you ever talk about anything more serious? Oh, she said this to me before. She asked me what it felt like to have to repair a house that I had built. Repair it? Yes, she looked very serious when she asked, so it stayed with me till now. What was your answer? I said repairing it was my duty, since the house would only need repairing because I didn't build it well. Though Lisa looked like she disagreed strongly, she dropped the subject. That's about it. Alright. Oh, Kyla, how would you react if Lisa was behind the prickly vines? Lisa? Lisa would make a terrible villain. If she did it, she'd be beside herself with outrage. Got it, thanks. Finally finished my inquiries, but I haven't learned much. What do you mean? Didn't we learn a lot? Like her hating mushrooms, sleeping with her back against the wall? Or eating bread for a meal? I mean, outside of those things. Virgil? What? So was Lisa really responsible for these prickly vines? I'm certain that's what she was studying. But I don't understand what she intended to do. Yes, so let's not jump to conclusions yet. We should focus on finding Lisa. We don't know where she is. Didn't Rubrum give us a useful tip? Let's go ask the Black Cat God. I don't think it'll be much help. A god should know something. It's hard to interpret the words of a god. Let's give it a try anyway. Let's restore the temple first, then. Cool. Since you're not at the temple, I might as well just ask this now. Witch's house. Have you ever repaired one before? No. Witches' houses are normally repaired by witch craftsmen. I've only repaired simple tools there. Wow, that's great too. You're too nice to me. Have you talked to a witch craftsman? For some reasons, I can't do that. Is that so? Alright, I'll help you since I owe you one. Really? I'm not sure if I can, but I'll do my best. Thank you so much. I don't need payment, but there are materials I can't get, so you'll have to get them for me. I'll list them on a note. Okay. Once you bring me the materials, I'll get started on the repairs. Branch, rock, and mud. Alright. That's doable. Take your time. God damn. And now I'm stuck. Oh, there I am. Alright. So... I can do that. Alright. So, there was a lot of talking in this episode, and I'm still trying to keep these videos relatively short, so I'm going to end this off here, and I will kick back on it next time. So, if you like this sort of stuff, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe today to keep up to date with all my latest uploads. And if you didn't, that's perfectly fine too. There's plenty of other stuff on the channel to watch. Later, everybody. Bye.